Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name's Erica and today we're going to talk about my March reading plans. Okay, so for the month of March, I decided to make a little bit of a smaller TBR because I've been just wanting to mood read a lot more. So I decided to make a smaller TBR so I can allow myself a little bit of wiggle room to mood read. So the first book I plan on reading this month will be Blindsided by Amy Dawes. So this is for a vlog that I have coming up, and it is a best friends to lovers sports romance. And that's all I really know about it, but I've heard really good things about this one, so I'm definitely excited to give it a go. And the vlog that I have coming out should be out probably the second week of March, so you can see my thoughts on that book in that video. Next, I'm going to read Hot House Flower by Kirsten Becker Ritchie. This is the fifth book or something, or the second book in the Calloway Sisters series, but the fifth book if you read The Addicted and the Callaways all together. And this follows Daisy and Reich. I haven't loved this series really that much, but I am excited for Daisy and Reich's book, and I think after I read this book, I might DNF the series, but I do want to read this book first. So that is definitely on my TBR, and I'm excited to finally see what's going to go on with Daisy and Reich because it's been led up to this whole time. The next book I would really like to get to in March is actually from my February TBR, and I didn't get to it, and that is The Choice by A. Jade. I loved the words, so I really want to get to this book. I just didn't have time last month, so it's definitely a priority for the month of March. If you have read the words, this follows Memphis and Sky, I'm pretty sure their names are, and if you read that book, you know why this story is so exciting. But I cannot wait to get to this, and I just love Ashley Jade. She's one of my favorite authors, so I have really high hopes for this. Next is a buddy read. I'm doing 2 buddy reads this month with my friends Victoria from Under Victoria's Spell and Autumn from Nose in a Book. I will put their channels down below. The first one we are doing is Passion and Venom by S. Williams. I know nothing about this book other than it's really short. It's like 188 pages, and it is a dark romance book. So I'm excited for it. I don't typically love really short books, and dark romance can be really hit or miss for me, so I'm hoping that I love it, but it's always fun to buddy read with them, so I'm definitely excited for this one as well. The other book we plan on buddy reading this month is The Fine Print by Lauren Asher. I've been meaning to get to this series for so long, and it's finally happening, and it's happening with friends, so that will be really exciting. The third and final book is out now, and everyone is loving it. The series follows 3 brothers who are inheriting like a Disney-esque theme park, and in order to do that, they have to each fulfill certain terms to get their inheritance. So I'm not sure what the terms are for this romance. I do think it's a workplace romance, so that should be interesting, but I'm just really excited for this and to read the series that everybody loves. The next 2 books are continuations of series that I want to get to. The first one, and probably one of my most anticipated reads of the year, is Saving Six by Chloe Walsh. I love Binding and Keeping 13 so much, and this follows Joey Lynch, which is Shannon from the first 2 books' brother. So I thought this was going to follow right from where we left off in Keeping 13, but actually I think it's a prequel, so that will be really interesting. We get to see when Joey and I never know how to say her name. I think her name's Aoife. So we get to see when Joey and Aoife, I think is her name. My brain, when it sees her name, like just can't figure out how to say it, but I'm pretty sure it's Aoife. So it follows their romance, which I'm actually more excited for than what I originally thought, because I thought it was going to kind of be like a second chance, but I think it's when they fell in love. This series is really emotional, but it is so good. I highly recommend Binding and Keeping 13. They're amazing. So yeah. Next is the third book in the From Blood and Ash series by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I am definitely looking forward to this. I have really liked the first 2 books in the series, and I'm excited to see what these characters are up to now. And yeah, I've just been really enjoying this in such a fantasy romance mood that it's like all I want to pick up. So definitely hyped for this. Next, I have Rhapsodic by Laura Thalassa. This is a fantasy romance series that I think I'm going to love. This definitely is a 5-star prediction. It's about a girl who goes and makes deals with this person called the Bargainer. They ask for favors and she basically owes him IOUs. And all I know is that he comes and collects. So it sounds like it's going to be our fantasy romance between a Morley Gray character, and that is like my favorite thing. So I really think I'm gonna love this. Lastly, we have a buddy read that I'm doing with one of my best friends. That is The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is just supposed to be like a super fun YA sort of mystery series following a girl who finds out she's collecting an inheritance from this guy that she doesn't know, and then she shows up to the house to get her inheritance. And I think he has 3 grandsons that also are supposed to be getting some of the inheritance, and they have to play a series of games and like solve riddles in order to win the inheritance. I think that is the main gist of it, but I'm very excited for this. I think it's going to be a super fun, light read to just kind of break up everything else that I'm reading, and I think I'm going to fly through this. Hi, I was just editing this video and realized I forgot a book, and that is going to be Mother of Death and Dawn by Carissa Broadbent. This is the 3rd book in the War of Lost Hearts trilogy and the final one I have to read. So I am very excited to finish up that series. I just wanted to pop in and say that. That is my March TBR. It is short and sweet, but like I said, I plan on reading some other things too. I'm hopefully going to be doing a try a chapter vlog this month, so there will be some other books in here as well, but that is all from me today, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.